All right, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Super here, and welcome back to another MK11 video. The final MK11 video. I'm just kidding. I'm sure I scared a lot of people who love this game. Trust me, MK11 is going nowhere. I'm still going to be uploading videos, and I'm still going to be playing the game. But the title is more referring to the end of MK11 in general, as far as updates, as far as DLC. I made a video like this updating you guys when the news first hit that NetherRealm was going to stop supporting the game via DLC and, you know, just in general updates. But I don't think I went in depth on my opinion of MK11 like I will right now. Because a lot of people always ask me, what are your thoughts on MK11 now that the game is done? There's no more DLC characters coming. There's no more updates coming. There's no more balance patches coming. What do you think about MK11? And I could give you a quick answer, but I'm going to go more in depth because that's how I like to do it. But my quick answer is I have a love-hate relationship with the game. I love it and I hate it. That's pretty much the quick answer, but more in depth I'll go into. But overall, I think MK11 is a 10 out of 10 package. For a fighting game to have so much content, it's crazy. Damn, that car is loud as fuck outside. I don't know if you guys could hear that. You guys probably can because there's not much like gameplay noise in the background. Loud ass car, man. Why? Why? Trying to show off? Trying to overcompensate for something, friend? But Towers of Time, you know, Towers of Time by itself is a really good deal for people who don't even want to play online but just enjoy playing the game. You don't have to have the stress of going online, seeing who you're going to match up with. You could just play the AI with, you know, some fun enhancements. Now that they toned them down, they used to be actually like a pain in the ass. You know, the enhancements or the what the hell are they called? Modifiers. There you go. Like the modifiers, like acid rain, blah blah blah, you know, like meteors hitting the floor. Those things used to be a pain in the ass, but after they toned them down, it makes things a little bit more interesting. You have the character towers, which you have something to grind for. You actually have the tag towers, which are really cool. I've seen people come up with some insane combos via tag team. I think there's even like a dedicated channel for tag combos in MK11. I'm pretty sure I've seen it, or someone like sent it to me on Twitter. But that's really cool, man. That's really cool. The hell? What is up with all these little distractions? Somebody invited me to their friends only club or something, but I've never even gotten that before, and I'm getting it now when I'm trying to do this video live. But Towers of Time by itself is really fun for somebody who doesn't even want to play online but loves the game. Now let's check out the roster, right? Because a lot of people say that the roster for MK9 is the greatest of all time. The roster for MKX is the greatest of all time. I gotta say, man, the roster for MK11 might be the greatest of all time. Of course, excluding Armageddon, because Armageddon literally has every character, right? You can't beat that. Mortal Kombat Trilogy is kind of, you know, cheating a little bit too, because they added the boss characters. But, you know, if you want to count Trilogy, like, to me, Trilogy has the best roster of all time. But MK11 is right there in that conversation. You have a lot of classic characters, and you have a lot of brand new characters that are awesome. Like Garrus, one of the coolest looking characters in Mortal Kombat history. Especially the animations that they give him with his sand and, you know, just his powers in general. Really fucking cool. Collector, you know, he's a little goofy, I'm not gonna lie. But I still think his gameplay style is actually pretty fun and unique. You have returning characters from old games, you know, like classic characters that were not in MKX. Like, of course, the biggest one out of them all, Noob Saibot, probably the most popular character in this game. I fight versus so many Noob Saibots. You had characters like Cabal returning, Jade returning. Of course, you have your classics like Scorpion, Sub-Zero. And then you have your DLC characters. They actually brought Spawn to life in this game. I mean, look at this. Let's just play one of these, shall we? How do you preview it? Okay, which one's the best one? Like, let's just check this one out. Like, the animations for MK11 are ridiculous. Ridiculous what they did with this game. And Spawn is the shining example of how amazing Mortal Kombat 11 looks. It's crazy. NetherRealm like blew it out the water as far as visual presentation. Of course, you had characters returning from MKX like Kotal Khan. You have Devora. I'm still upset that Kotal Khan doesn't say "on your knees." That's a line that he should always say. I'm upset about that. He doesn't say it when he does a command grab. I think he might say it like during like win quote. I think I've heard it before, but he should say it when he does a command grab. I know he doesn't literally put you on your knees like he does in MKX. Wait, does he put you on your knees on MKX? No, he doesn't. He just chokes the shit out of you. He should say on your knees. I'm still upset about that. Of course, you got the boy Aaron Black. He's pretty fun in this game. He's not as fun as he was in MKX, but I mean, that's kind of hard to top right there. But he's really fun in this game, especially with the TNT and bomb trap that I found, or a combo loop. Really fun. Probably my proudest find in this game. It's coming up with that bomb trap setup, loop combo. The roster in this game is ridiculous. It's really good. It's a 10 out of 10 for sure. I think overall, like I said, the overall package is a 10 out of 10 for MK11. And I wanted to talk about all the positives because there's some negatives coming up here when I talk about gameplay. But just in general, like, I would recommend this game for sure to anybody. To anybody who's a Mortal Kombat fan, I would recommend this game to them because I think the overall package is amazing. I haven't even talked about online, obviously. You could always go online, have a good time, or have a bad time depending how the game wants to treat you that day. But you have fatalities in this game. You have friendships. They brought friendships back. Really cool. You can mercy people. Try to humiliate them, giving them mercy, and then beating their ass again, and then hitting them with the friendship. You know that's not a nice friendship. Probably my favorite thing about this game is how many brutalities they give you. Because you guys know I love going brutality hunting. I love ending my combos in brutalities. And the fact that they give you so many in this game is really cool. The only thing that upsets me is that a lot of them have stupid requirements. The good thing about the DLC characters is most of them have easy requirements. So that's why you get to see a lot more brutalities from the DLC characters compared to, some characters like Johnny Cage, for example, with the stupid glasses, or some other characters that have stupid requirements. Oh, you must have above 50%. You must have below 50%. You must not lose a round. You must get first hit. That's something that upsets me. NetherRealm, next time that you bring brutalities back for the next Mortal Kombat game, just have the match end with that specific move, and that's it. We all want to see brutality. Stop making it difficult for us to try to get brutalities and hide probably the best thing about the game. I want easier brutalities because we always want to end our matches with sick combos into brutalities. But yeah, brutalities for sure my favorite thing about this game. So many, and they're way better than they were in MKX. Way better than they were in MKX. Most characters have at least one standout brutality. Most of them have like 2 or 3. You have some crazy brutalities in this game. Really fun, man. Really fun. So overall package, 10 out of 10 for MK11. Where it goes down for me personally is mostly the gameplay. But that's just because my personal preference is a faster game. That gameplay is, it really comes down to personal preference. A lot of people tell me that they love the slower paced gameplay in MK11, and that's understandable. Not everybody wants to, you know, run from one side of the screen to the other in half a second and 50 people to death, or put them in a crazy block string that takes away like 10% chip damage while you're gaining meter. You know, not a lot of people want crazy combos that last for 15 seconds like MKX Katana, or like 20 seconds. Not a lot of people want, or I mean, not everyone wants that. A lot of people want that because a lot of people still like MKX more. But there's still a lot of people who prefer the slower paced gameplay. Just because I don't like the gameplay from MK11 as much as an MKX doesn't mean I don't like the gameplay like at all. There's a lot of things about this game that I do enjoy. I actually do enjoy the crushing blows. I think it was a neat idea. I enjoy the fact that there's a lot of unique moves for characters. For example, Terminator has some of the most unique moves in the game. It changes its play style. You could do a lot of cool combos. You have Joker, who has like the most unique moves in the game. He has so many crazy moves. So many crazy moves. So I like that aspect of gameplay. Oh, wow, look, he has a Joker face on his palette right there. Cool, I didn't even notice that. I think that might be the default one. No, the default one's I think it's a bat. Spiky bat, I think. But anyway, I like the fact that they added so many unique moves for characters. Let's see, what else do I like about the game? I actually don't mind that there's not too many 50-50s. Like, the 50-50s isn't really what I love about MKX. It's more the fast-paced gameplay and the crazy combos you could do. So there's things that I like about the game. What I don't like about the game or gameplay is, first of all, the breakaway system is absolutely horrible. I hate the fact that I hit my opponent in a combo and then they break away at a good time and I get punished for it, for like punishing him. So if they do something stupid and I punish them, I launch them for a combo, they break away, they get up and they punish me for punishing them. That's something that should never happen. I think the breaker system in MKX is perfect because it just puts everything back into neutral. That's just how it should have been. So the breakaway system, I hate it. I actually hate the flawless block system. I really do. I hate the fact that I am scared to counter poke my opponent after them doing a move that's negative on block. So it kind of fucks up the the counter poke war that you could have for turns, because if my opponent does something that's like -6 and I go and down poke, they could flawless block that down poke and launch me for a full combo. I hate that. I think the flawless blocks like in between combo strings, I think those are cool because you takes timing and stuff. You got to practice that. I think they look cool. If there's going to be a gap in there, there's no way to escape it. There's no invincibility on backdashes. There's no armor attacks. So the flawless block is a cool way to blow up gaps in combo strings. But I hate the fact that you could do something negative and then you could flawless block your opponent trying to take their turn back. I hate that. So I think flawless block should never come back. It was a nice concept. Again, I just think it wasn't executed properly. Let's see, what else? What are some other negatives that I have? I think the fatal blow system I do like. I like the fact that you get your fatal blow at no additional cost of meter, because it makes for some better combos, more unique combos, because you don't need to sacrifice your meter that you would use to meter burn an attack to launch the opponent. You don't need to sacrifice that in order to keep your full stock of meter to do your X-ray or your fatal blow. I like the fact that it's not attached to your meter. What I don't like is when you block a fatal blow your opponent most of the time is going to be safe. Most of the time they're going to be safe because of the crazy pushback. I think all fatal blows should have 0 pushback, minus 30 on block. Get that full punish because you're taking a big risk, and it has armor on it, you know, so you should have a drawback to using it, but most of the time you don't. Let's see, what else did I want to talk about? Hold on, I'm adjusting my chair here. All right, I think one thing that they missed out on, you know, going back to crushing blows, I think that crushing blows, the way they worked in the beta, were actually a lot better for me than how they ended up being. In the beta, if you had a punish crushing blow, you actually didn't need to start the combo with that punish crushing blow. You know what I mean? So, for example, Scorpion has forward 3-4. It's a crushing blow if you punish your opponent. In the beta, if you punish your opponent with like a 1-1 into teleport, something like that, you could actually do the forward 3-4 crushing blow in the middle of your combo without having that be the punish. So you could actually stock up your crushing blows for a huge combo. And I think that was really cool. Obviously, they could have nerfed some characters that might have had more of an advantage in that system, like Liu Kang, for example. But, you know, that's where they could have just adjusted things. But I think it made combos look even better to have crushing blows in the middle of your combos, or to end the combo with your crushing blow that is like a punish crushing blow, instead of you know, having to like start with down 2 or having to start with forward 3-4. I think that was a better system. And I think that's it as far as gameplay goes. I mean, you guys heard me talk about the finish him screen already. It's minor in the grand scheme of things. It's just for me because, I mean, I like to fucking... It's for me and for you guys who like to finish our combos with brutalities. The slowdown on the finish him screen really fucks it up. They should go back to MKX where the game just runs and then the finish him screen pops up after you're done with your combo, after they like fall on the floor. But I think overall that's it. You know, my personal rating for MK11 is an 8 out of 10. I think the whole package is a 10 out of 10. The DLC, all the costumes, the Towers of Time, the variety that you get, you know, the intros, the outros, the brutalities, the amount of them that you get. I think a lot of that makes it a 10 out of 10. But for me personally, the gameplay pushes it down to an 8 out of 10 overall for me. So I would probably give an 8 out of 10 overall score to MK11 because, you know, the gameplay is just not my cup of tea when it comes to the pace. And just in general, you know, I just don't... Like, when I play MK11, I have fun, don't get me wrong, but it just doesn't... I don't know if that's the right term. Like, it doesn't feel like Mortal Kombat. Obviously, it feels like Mortal Kombat, but it just doesn't feel like... I don't know. It doesn't feel as fun. Like, I have fun, but it doesn't feel fun. I don't know if... That definitely does not make sense. It probably sounds dumb, but... Like, when I go online, I feel like I'm working, you know? Like, I'm working. When I go online on MKX, I'm having fun. I don't know if that's a better way to describe that or not, but, you know, that's the best I got, I guess. Not quick on my feet today, ladies and gentlemen. Had too much to drink last night. But I think that's going to be the end of today's video. So whenever someone asks me what my opinions are on MK11, I'm just going to link them this video, because this is pretty much my honest opinions on the game. Gameplay-wise, customization-wise, DLC character-wise, roster-wise, all that good stuff. This is it. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys.